Have you ever considered that your negative thoughts and your moods don't actually link into the things that are wrong with you, and that instead they come from what is actually great about you? Confused? Picture this. You're constantly worried about the state of your relationship. You're fearful, anxious, always on edge, thinking, what if they leave? Yes, that could leave you feeling down and upset. This worry might seem like a negative trait, but if we dig a little deeper, we find that it stems from your immense love for your partner. It's not your fault that you worry so much. It's simply a testament to the depth of your love. So how can being a loving person ever be a bad thing? You see, our negative thoughts often originate from positive traits. But to see this, we need to challenge our negativity, dig deep, and find the root cause. We often dwell on the negative without challenging it, and really thinking about where it came from. When you do that, you are controlled by negativity and your mood follows. The techniques in this video will allow you to see things in a completely different and revolutionary way. Most of our thoughts are distorted, warped, and just not true. Especially when anxiety or depression has its hold on us, we're trapped in a web of deception that seems unbreakable. But here's the thing. Anxiety and depression are excellent liars. These lies are cognitive distortions. Cognitive distortions twist our perception of situations and how they make us feel. Everyone, regardless of whether they suffer from mental illness or not, experiences cognitive distortions. They could be anything from jumping to conclusions, blowing things out of proportion, or downplaying situations. By identifying these cognitive distortions, we can unravel our thought patterns, and in changing our thinking, we can directly impact our feelings. Positive reframing is a very popular technique used for a variety of mental and emotional problems. The moment you understand that your negative thoughts directly affect how you feel, and that this perhaps don't come from what's wrong with you, but what's actually great about you, everything changes. You can transform negativity into pride, basking in the glory of your best qualities. To make positive reframing work, identify a positive that directly correlates with the negative. Believe in the positive and completely reframe the negative. When in the throes of anxiety and depression, it may feel like there's no escape. It's as though you're trapped in a dark place and digging your way out seems impossible. But to shake yourself off a bad mood or start your journey out of depression, you must first accept something you might find hard to swallow. This acceptance varies from person to person and situation to situation. Often we suffer emotionally because we convince ourselves that we need something to be happy. We need to accept ourselves as we are. But this is a challenging task as we tend to focus on our flaws. We find ourselves stuck falsely thinking that being anxious about something is a protective bubble. We think that if we worry this much, it stops bad things from happening. To break this cycle, either reframe it and realize that it stems from your positive qualities and accept it, or confront your fear. The starting point for positive reframing would be to keep a journal of your moods, to work out where you need to focus your attention. You should then use the journal whenever you're feeling down or low and describe how you feel, using complete sentences, and how you dealt with it. Did you overthink it? Did you magnify it? Once you've identified your negative thought, you can work to reframe it as you did earlier, by thinking how that negative thought says something positive about you and your overall traits. Challenging your cognitive distortions is extremely effective because your thoughts decide how you feel. You will always experience cognitive distortions because it's part of human nature. However, you can learn techniques to challenge these distortions and turn them around quickly, before they have a chance to affect the way you feel. Another technique is to look closely at the evidence and pull it back into perspective. Is there solid evidence that should cause you to worry? There probably isn't. From there, you can work towards accepting it and simply allow the situation to flow. Of course, you will go through hard times again, and of course that will affect how you feel. However, by learning relapse techniques, you can challenge those thoughts and change the way you feel quickly. You did it once before, and you can do it many times again if necessary. Use your mood journal to help you deal with possible relapses as well. Think about how you might feel when you encounter a similar problem as you did in the past and identify how you can overcome it. By doing that, you can quickly get to work when that situation presents itself, and it won't impact you half as much as it did before. When you realize that you have more control over your feelings than you think you do, everything changes. Your negative thoughts aren't magically manifested to drag you down. They're a direct effect of all the things that make you great. You're worried because you care. You're angry because you're motivated. And the list goes on. Once you understand the power of your thoughts, life becomes easier. Be honest and use a journal to identify our specific methods, and from there, work to reframe it. And don't forget to celebrate every small win along the way. The future will be a lot happier and brighter by putting in a little effort now. It's time to rewrite the narrative, to take control of your thoughts and feelings, and most importantly, to start healing. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to comment, like, and hit that subscribe button to join our community. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.